Before we get started with the video, I just want to say please drop that weight loss journey and start a fitness journey, because after losing all that weight, what are you planning to do? Go back to your old habits? Exactly, no. So hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're a new viewer, my name is Lisbeth and I'd really appreciate it if you clicked on subscribe button so that you become part of the Lillies. And if you're a Team Lily, hi my beautiful flower. Before we get started with the video, I just want to say please drop that weight loss journey and start a fitness journey, because after losing all that weight, what are you planning to do? Go back to your old habits? Exactly, no. So the aim of today's video is to embed fitness into our lifestyle. A fitness journey is for our overall physical and mental health. One thing I know for sure is that we want to feel and look hot 10 to 15 years from now, and not to just lose the weight and stop. We are building endurance for our long-term health and well-being. So please stick around and watch the rest of the video, because I'm going to be telling you guys some tips and tricks about starting a fitness journey that I myself have learned along my journey, from how I started, how it's going, and my experience with food. And also, I would just like to mention that I am not a nutritionist. I am not a fitness coach. I'm none of those things. I'm just going to tell you all these things according to my own experience and my own journey. At the beginning of all this, I don't even want to front with you guys. I also started with a weight loss mentality, constantly looking for results, looking at my body to see if there's any changes in my stomach, in my face, or any other places like that. So that was very draining for me, and that's when I decided to just sit down with myself and to find out what is it exactly that I'm trying to accomplish, and to set that goal. Setting a goal helps our mind comprehend what it is that we're trying to do and why. And your why in this case is going to be your motivation factor throughout your whole entire journey. So that's very, very important. To find a solution to any problem or try and change a situation, the first thing that you have to do is to be aware of whatever circumstances you're in and to accept those circumstances. So in my case, I had to sit myself down and have a conversation with myself and finally accept that actually I am where I am. I really didn't like how my body looked, and I also was not really that fit, and I didn't like that at all. So that's one thing that I wanted to change. I wanted to be more fit, and I also wanted to change how my body looked. We all start there. So that was kind of the beginning of the process of me preparing myself mentally for this journey. Because one thing for sure, throughout this whole entire journey, your body's gonna change, and nothing can ever prepare you for seeing yourself change in real time. During your fitness journey, you're gonna shed some weight. Of course, some things are gonna change, like your face, and I don't want to lie, it takes some getting used to, because I mean, you had these chubby cheeks and whatever's, and now you're slimming down and just like, don't I look weird? Like something is just off. But with time, you tend to adjust and to just like accept, yeah, this is the journey that you're in, and with the journey, you have to accept yourself throughout the whole entire process. So that's why, to begin with, you have to know what it is exactly that you're trying to accomplish and why you're doing it. To make a more effective goal, I had to find out exactly how my body is composed, or like my body composition. That would be how my body stores fat, or like how fat, muscles, and stuff like that are distributed across my body, which for me was very easy, because when I gain weight, I gain it all over my body, and when I lose it all over my body. So that means my fats and stuff like that are distributed quite equally. And also, when it comes to muscles, I realized that my muscles are more on my lower body than they are upper. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how my body's composed. But if you have the resources, you can find out how your body composition professionally. I don't know how you can do that, but we all know our body. Nobody knows your body better than you. You can see yourself that you have more muscle mass, or your body doesn't really store that much fat and stuff like that. After finding out my body composition, I also wanted to find out how my body was proportioned. This is actually like your body type. So with my body proportion, it was quite easy for me to tell, because my waist always has been kind of smaller to the rest of my body. For me, I can say I am between a hourglass and a pear body shape. So I think that's where I am when it comes to body proportion, because also, like I said, throughout my whole journey, I've always had a smaller waist, no matter how big or small I am. My waist has always been smaller to the rest of my body, so that was quite easy for me to determine. And also my shoulders and my curves are more at the exact same level, so that's why I'm just like maybe I'm between an hourglass body shape and a pear body shape. I don't know about pear because I'm quite gifted when it comes to, yeah, the gailies. So if you get it, you get it. Finding out my body composition and proportion really helped me find out or pinpoint exactly what it is that I find important to focus on and what it is that I wanted to work more on, which for me was lower body, because I always liked that full lower body look. I'll put a picture on the screen, you will get exactly what I'm talking about. That's just how all this started. I started with lower body exercises, and that's all that I focused on at the beginning of my journey. Thus far into my journey, I have built endurance and I don't find it hard to be consistent anymore. Consistency for me does not look like working out every day. Can be working out 4 to 5 days a week with or without a break. That's all according to your preference. According to me, I feel like you do have to rest. Like that's why I'm like 4 to 5 days, so that during the weekend or whichever days you choose during the week you can rest. So if you do decide to rest for 2 consecutive days and on the third day you find yourself getting into a slump, one thing I know is that the exact same voice that puts you down to say, I'm so tired, I can't do this, I'm gonna exercise tomorrow, it's gonna be the exact same voice that's kicking you up on the third day to get up and work out. Because that's exactly what happens to me. I can rest for the first day, the second day comes, on the third day I'm just like, girl, you gotta get on your Zoom because remember that body that you said you wanted? So on the third day, you find me exercising either in the morning or late at night, because one thing about it, I am gonna get some movement on that third day. Speaking about working out during the morning and during the night, I just wanna say when you're starting out your fitness journey, you have to move your workouts around your lifestyle and not move your lifestyle around for your workouts. I don't know if that's making sense, but let me just say for me, I have busy weeks and some weeks that I know that I'm not busy. Yeah, so my weeks are not always the same. And also on some weeks you find that I have more work or busy days during the morning. So that means I will exercise during the night around 6 p.m. That's when I would exercise. But if my mornings are more slower or whatever, my I know for sure that my nights are gonna be more hectic, so that's when I do my workouts in the morning so that during the night I can do other things. So this is me moving my workouts around my lifestyle and not my life around my workout. This way it's not a whole tedious thing when it comes to exercising. I don't have to overthink it or stuff like that, because yeah, whenever I have the time, I'm gonna do it. And if I don't have the time, or when, like right now, when it's exam season, I don't beat myself up. This is what it means to build endurance or like consistency. It's not something that you're gonna be doing every day, as you're not gonna have time for it sometimes. So on the days that you have time, you're gonna put in your all, and when you don't have time, just do a little bit of it. Also, that's what I wanted to mention. When you don't have time for your workout, you can also do just a 10 minutes workout and stuff like that. You don't have to do a whole 45 minutes or like a whole hour if you don't have the time. Keep that in mind, okay? Like I said, I started my journey with lower body exercises because I really just cannot stand upper body. I've been meaning, I'm telling you the truth, I've been meaning to learn how to do push ups for the past 3 years, ever since I started this journey till this day. But I swear I'm gonna get on it one day. And also, I also don't like doing core exercises at all. Those things are painful. For me, every day can be leg day, but core, I'm out. Like, sign me out. But as of recently, I've been realizing that my body composition is not giving exactly what my goal is. As I'm working out, I'm realizing that okay, my lower body is getting the way I want, but the belly is giving cushion and stuff like that. And I'm just like, this is not the composition that I want. As much as I'm not someone who's very much focused on a flat tummy, I do not want a flat tummy. I'm gonna come out right now. I don't want a flat tummy. I just want my waist to be small. I just don't want a flat tummy, because also I'm a woman, and at the end of the day, there's so many stuff that needs to be covered around there. So I'm really not into a flat tummy. As time goes by, maybe I will get to a point where I'm just like, I'm really looking forward to having a six pack, but as of right now, I'm not interested in having that. So for me, my priority is just having a body that's very much balanced. I want my proportion to be more balanced. Since I wanted to make my body more balanced, I decided to look for some core exercises, which it took a while because I don't like them like at all. If you're an OG, you would remember that actually at the beginning of my journey, I did Chloe Ting's exercises. That was it. I'm not even lying to you, like that was it. I never even looked back because girl, I'm not doing that to myself. They were just way too painful, and I've kept going with my lower body exercises. As I'm trying to keep my body proportion more balanced, I have decided to include some core workouts into my workouts. So at the beginning of this year, I was really not feeling like doing my normal exercises. My normal exercises being my lower body exercises, squats and stuff like that. That's what I've been doing throughout this whole entire time. So at the beginning of the year, I was not really feeling like doing that, and so I reached for my jump rope. If in OG, you would remember, I once did a thousand jumps a day challenge in my channel. I think I'll put it somewhere in the screen or not, because that's way too far back. I never touched my rope ever again since then. But since I was feeling the way that I was feeling, but still wanted to get some movement in, I decided to just start jumping rope. So I started jumping 30 minutes a day from the beginning of the year. I did that like daily. I would take breaks, like I said. I am an advocate for rest days. I don't want to lie. But yeah, I was doing jump ropes 30 minutes a day, and that made me realize actually that with my body composition, jumping rope or like cardio is actually great for me. I don't know about you, but if you have more muscle mass or your body has more muscle, I would recommend you do more strength training rather than cardio. And if you're like me and you have fat, you should do cardio. Doing that from the beginning of the year made me realize that actually cardio or jumping rope, stuff like that, are good for me because I lost a lot of weight, I think. I mean, this is how I looked when I kind of started at the beginning of the year. I was only skipping at that time, and then some time went by and I saw changes, and this is how I actually look today. And I would like to think that's because I started incorporating my jump rope into my daily routine. So when I saw that actually I'm ready now to start doing my normal exercises, being my lower body exercises, I decided to incorporate the jumping rope. So from 30 minutes, I moved it to 15 minutes just so I can do 15 minutes of skipping and then do my exercises and then I'm done. Actually, I'm gonna share with you guys the programs that I have built up for myself because I'm one person. If I find something that works for me, I do that same thing for a very long period of time. Like some of these exercises, I found them back then 3 years ago. I think most of them, yeah. And I'm still doing them today. And today, actually, I built my programs around them. If you see me looking down, I have my notes with me. I have to remember what's important to talk about and not to ramble because ADHD girlies, I will talk. I would also recommend that if you find something that works for you and you find workouts that motivate you to work out, you enjoy doing them, they're easier for you. I feel like you should just stick with those and be consistent until you see the results. Don't jump from one workout to another, seeing that these people are doing this and now you're gonna do that because in that there's no seeing results. When it comes to workouts, one thing for sure, you have to be consistent for at least a month with that same workout, and that's when you'll see results because you can't expect to just do this exercise for a week and then see the results. Quite frankly, that's not how it works when it comes to the fitness. So the programs that I have done for myself are as follows. I have 3 programs, and like I had said before, I'm someone who has always not liked doing core workouts. I decided to incorporate more upper body workouts. And when I mean upper body, I'm not talking about like training my arms and stuff like that. When it comes to arms, I look for workouts that use my arms as secondary support. So that way it's kind of like you're working them out. I mean, like holding your body weight by your hands, that's a workout to me. So with my core workout, I made sure that I look for those that actually include using my arms out. And so that way I'm killing 2 birds with the one stone, okay? So that's what I did. I incorporated some of those into my workout because yeah, like I said, I also just don't like how it feels. So I had to really look hard to find the ones that I found easy to do. I am motivated to do them because they're also quite quick and straight to the point and I'm done. I like things that are quick and straight to the point because I'm not about to exercise for like 2 hours. I'm gonna share with you guys my workout programs that I've created for myself, tailored to the goals that I have for myself and the body type that I want to accomplish myself. That's very, very important. That's why I don't really be looking at what other people are doing. I found what works for me. I will keep at it until I see the results. If I don't see the results, I'll move it out and try something else that also I find will work for me and my goals. My programs consist of a cardio workout, which is just me jumping rope for like a good 15 minutes. I jump rope for 15 minutes and then I do my lower body exercises, which I have two of my favorites. I'm just going to put them here and here. The women's workout channel, the women's workout channel has quick workouts where you can just work out for like good 13 minutes. The core exercises that I've chosen for each of my programs are as follows. I don't have them on this phone, but I'm gonna put them on the screen. I have a third one that I'm gonna tell you guys right now. But the reason that I started creating these is because I'm someone who gets bored quick. Like if I am consistent with one program for like a good 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'm gonna get bored. So I constantly wanna switch it out. So that's why I have this many workouts and they work for me and that's perfect. My third program consists of my favorite, all-time favorite workout by my favorite girl, Jenekate Fitness. I have been doing Jenekate Fitness from the beginning of my journey, and when I tell you, this girl will sort you out. So if you're someone currently looking for a workout channel that you can follow or a fitness channel that you can follow, I really recommend Jenekate Fitness. I'm gonna put her profile on the thingy along with my program that includes her workout. So the workout that I do is her 30 minutes voluptuous booty. Yeah, workout is 30 minutes. So with this one, actually I haven't done it yet this year. I just started literally yesterday and I did it again this morning. It feels so good. So I just do it for like I do it for that 30 minutes and then after that I jump rope for 20. Since with this one I don't do uh ab workouts or upper body workouts because from the beginning of my journey, I found it to work out through my whole body. This is what made me realize that when I lose weight, I lose it my whole entire body because this is what's the workout that I did from the beginning, and I didn't do anything else, but I lost weight all over my body. And so that made me happy. So that's why right now I'm also not doing it with anything else but skipping. And I feel like that's great. Also, the reason why in this program I'm doing my skipping after instead of before my workout is because I've heard. I don't recommend doing that though. Like TikTok people will mislead you because they didn't even have the right resources and stuff like that. But the reason I decided to do that is because this person was saying that it helps you recover better and stuff like that. And this girl will kill you. This workout will have your legs shaking. So I thought maybe if I move that around, do my cardio after, it'll help and me recover better. I don't know if that's working or not, but it's only been 2 days of this program, but I'm gonna update you guys. Maybe in 2 weeks in one of my vlogs, so come back and watch one of my vlogs if you want to see my results, okay? But yeah, so those are my current workouts and what I'm currently doing. Like I said, find what works for you and keep at it. Stop changing things just because someone else is changing theirs, because we don't even have the same goals, you know. When it comes to food, I don't really eat a lot. As in, my portions are quite small because I don't know, dude. I don't really like eating, but I like food. I love food. I love food, but I don't really like the process of eating, so my portions are quite small. I've always had a problem with food or eating ever since I was a kid, so that's why my portions are the way they are. But I'm gonna leave a playlist of my what I eat in a days. Is that even a word? But I'm gonna leave a playlist of all the videos that I've done of what I eat in a day so that you can see the meals that I rotate around. Everything that I have made on this channel is food that I actually make on a regular basis. If I like something, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna keep on doing it again and again and again. So those are the meals I like doing. If you're gonna take inspiration from my meals, I would recommend that you increase the portions of the protein because I believe in just eating one piece of chicken, you know. So I know most people don't like that. So and if the recipe includes mince, I would recommend you also add on to the mince because my portions are really small. Like something that I've realized, my portions are really really small. So if you want to do my meals, just increase. I would just increase the protein portions and a little bit on the veggie side. But when it comes to my carbs, I feel like my carb intake is quite okay. So leave it as it is. As you see it in the video, leave it as is, but increase the veggies as well as the protein. On another note, I don't believe in eating strictly healthy or eating strictly whatever. I believe in a balanced diet. I'm someone who eats whatever I want whenever I want it. Best believe if I want chocolate, I'm gonna have chocolate. If I want that, I'm gonna have that for that week. But my only thing is I don't overindulge, and I think I'm very good with impulse control. I'm not someone who would and what do they call it? That only happens on that time of the month. But if you know, you know, it can get really hectic. So sometimes you do be eating a lot than you want to. But on a regular basis, I don't do that. Even when I buy my snacks would last me a good 2 weeks. And after that 2 weeks, I eat my fruits as my snack. One thing about me, I will have my fruits in the fridge. So after my snacks have finished, I don't go back and buy another one. So I eat my fruit as my snack. And also something that I also found very helpful with eating a healthy balanced diet is to have colorful meals. Like make sure that your plate is very colorful. And I think also 3 item plates are very good. Like for instance, my favorite dish is grilled potato and chicken whole thing. If I'm having grilled potatoes and chicken, I'm gonna add green beans or a side of carrots. Like stop saying that you don't like how carrots taste. I'm not even hating because for the longest time I was the exact same until I decided to do that recipe. I don't even remember where I saw it from, but yeah. Also, I know you can do a curd salad. As of lately, I have been doing that, and it's been so nice. Find a way to include more veggies into your food. Like that's why I'm like 3 plate things are very nice. Increase the protein. Make sure your food is colorful. Have veggies on the side of whatever it is you're having. And also something that I've forgotten that I haven't even mentioned, and it's so important: drinking water. Drink your water is very very important. I found a hack where I just drink water with every meal that I'm having. Like, I don't want to get copyrighted on my video to be taken down by that other way, but yes, I'll have soda with my meals and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with that, but ever since I started having a lot of water with my meals, I just don't even like sugary drinks anymore. I would have like a liter of Coke sit in the fridge for quite a while, literally. Yeah, I would recommend you also do that. Drink your water with your meals. The tips that I would give you at this point is to just start small. Like when you're working out, don't just jump straight into doing your intensive workouts. Also, another, I've never been to a gym. I've never tried to do my workouts at the gym. I've always done my workouts using YouTube workout. That I found that to work for me. So you do that too. Like find something that works for you. It doesn't have to be more than even 30 minutes long. Just do that for a little bit, and as time goes by, your body will adjust to it, and then you increase the intensity of your workout. That's how you start, and then as time goes by, you're gonna see your results and you're gonna get used to doing your exercises. If you're looking for quick results, this is not it for it. Like that's just failure waiting to happen, because if you're gonna find those solutions, lose the weight, and then what? Because honestly, that's why I said in the beginning of this video that this is for your long-term health. Like right now where I am, I know for a fact that even in my 30s or late 20s, I still want to be on my Zoom exercising, keeping my body moving, because that's very very important. Like as of late, we found out that's very very important. You don't want to find yourself at 70 as a grandma. You want to be a grandma at 120 babes, because you can delay that by just movements, guys. You can literally delay old age by movement. You can see Connie Ferguson, that lady is fit, okay, and yeah, she looks the way she does. And then you have about Chris Jenner. Chris Jenner looks the way she does, dude, and I'm sure she works out like it's nobody's business. And that lady just turned 70. Like, do you get what I mean? This whole fitness thing is not just for the goal, but it's for your long-term lifestyle. Like, so if you're starting now and starting small, 5 years from now you'll be waking up in the morning and wanting to do this. You'll be feeling grumpy when you wake up and just like, you know what, I rather exercise and then feel good. That's exactly what I've been doing. Even on that time of the month, we know how hard it is to get some movement in. Very weird to want to exercise during that time. I don't want to lie, like I don't like it at all. So now that I've reached out for my jump rope, it's much easier for me to just do a quick 30 minutes jump. Those are the kind of things that you want to implement into your life to make your life easy and to build endurance for it to be easier for you to continue this fitness lifestyle. Not just the fitness journey, we're doing this for the long run. Okay, we're doing this for life. We've come to the end of this video. I really enjoyed today's video. Even though it was just me yapping, I really loved it. I'm gonna include everything that I spoke about in the description down below. I don't know if there's anything that I have forgotten though, but if I have, I'll include it in the description, and I'll include the workouts that I included in my programs down in the description. I'll also include the playlist of the videos that I've done on what I eat in a day, so that you can take some inspo on the most. That if you watched until this far, please leave a heart down in the description, a white heart by the way, so that I can see that you are a real one, or the best on all the people that want to start their fitness journeys. And you know what, welcome to the club. We're gonna be looking hot for the rest of our lives. That's the aim, okay? That's the aim. But yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. I really hope that you guys enjoy this, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you're seeing this face for the first time, subscribe so that you become part of the Lillies. Bye. Let's shoot a thumbnail. I am an whatever Django called it.